We know our Fontanian friends love a little drama. There's no isn't that Charlotte?
How about... Lost treasure resurfaces at last. Behold the beauty of the Remurian teacup. Pretty shocking. But it still feels like it's missing something. Ah, got it! Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing. Set to miss cross-border smuggling trial.
Huh? What? Did Paimon hear that right? Neuvillette was... No, surely that can't be right. Can it?
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you.
Yeah!
If I had to quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
Huh? Him? Lenient? Oh, you gotta be kidding! Ah!
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including a grain of truth.
You mean... all...
Sure they do. For instance, there was in fact a smuggling trial recently. Considering the amount of speculation, but in reality, the goods in question, rest assured, no Saurians were harmed in the process.
Oh, okay!
It was a pretty open and shut case. In my testimony, but I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte. I appreciate your kind...
Kaniche the speechless! Kaniche the tongue-tied! Huh?
If you're dead set on doing an interview...
Charlotte never stops, does she? Anyway, Paimon just has to ask. That owl thing that popped out before, or was it a howl? It kind of looked like a howl, but at the same time...
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was a howl.
Huh? What's up with him? Like, he's still noisy, but he's way quieter than before. It's like he's trying to hide.
Could be.
Not acclimatizing? Aw, poor...
Too bad he can't come out. There's nothing physically wrong with him. Apparently, it's forbidden to...
Paimon sure that Paimon's been down this road.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But a howl wasn't... That said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden. Anyway, this morning I saw a notice outside the Palais Mermonia about an event that's set to take place outside the city soon. Something to do with filmmaking. I hear that's all the rage here. I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for a few extra days anyway, so I think I'll go check it out. It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. He might even learn a thing or two. If you're free, why don't you come along? I know where it is. Looks like I remembered correctly. Here we are.
Wow, this is awesome! Hard to believe it was just an empty beach before.
Yeah, it was still completely deserted only a few days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House. There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite impressive.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da! But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no, no, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away. Well, I can't believe you actually remember me. It's me, LyViN Pauline. That's right, the unlucky one. Of course! How else would we have managed to build Fantasyland in a single...
Fantasyland?
At least that's how I like to think of it myself. A magical land of fantasy, the stuff of film buffs' dreams. I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but as you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontainian filmmaking, a place for all film lovers to come to
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief.
Nope! I might be inviting...
Huh? You've gotta be... Ha! Look at you! If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord, dream on! Mockery is all you shall get, straight from the heart!
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
Gizmoid? Who are you calling Gizmoid? You're the Gizmoid!
Wow! That's quite a nifty mecha. You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool
Mass production? I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind! There has... And another thing! Smart is the understatement of the century! I shall have you know that I am Kahulahau, forebear of ancient wisdom! I lived for eons long before any of you were born!
What? Heavens above! I beg your pardon, forebear of ancient wisdom. Please, I meant no offense.
Idiot meets idiot.
What's all the fuss? Making some new friends, are we?
Miss Navia! Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia, president of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon, how have you been lately?
Hello there. I'm Kenichi.
What about me? What about me? My useless servant can't even get...
You think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street really needs an introduction?
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau. It's a pleasure to meet.
Oh, see that? That's what I call proper... Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human... Navia...
It's no big deal. All little animals do.
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula. Honestly, thank heavens! After all, I couldn't wait a moment longer. After all, who else but the Spina di Rosula?
Sorry, Traveler. I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail about the... In short, the
Huh?
That's right. The one after much persistence. Not only is our
By the way, Miss...
not exact thanks to this
That's right. As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly for anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth. By the way, Traveler, are you at all interested in taking... It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Plus, with your skills...
Paimon would be
even more.
Well, as it happens, that'll be a piece of cake. Everyone needs to eat, whether they be tour. So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the select. Look over there!
You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio! Get it right next time, or you might...
She seems a bit busy.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make a How go be.
You little... What's your game here?
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your personal...
Apologies. Looks like it's back to work with. Anyway, if you're interested in taking part, Traveler, it's you! Ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew? It's time, dear partner in Paimon, for us to turn our attention to the Cheval. As I mentioned, the park was started up by enthusiasts who brought in the Spina di Rosula to handle the planning. Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all-around experts. We, for our part, handle long-term operations and develop standardized strategy guides for the different activities.
Long-term operations? Strategy? It all sounds so complicated. We spend most of our time adventuring and we barely have any...
That's more like it. You've seen it all before, haven't you, partner? Anyway, first things first. Let's get an overview of how the whole festival's gonna be run. As you can see, the Spina's only been able to hire a limited number of craftsmen. Besides, that's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning method, so we can focus on specific tasks during each designated period. Upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, hiring staff. All of this requires funds and time slots to accomplish. So, it's our job to allocate precious time slots in each business cycle to the most worthwhile tasks. As we attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, we'll also be able to work more efficiently, which will allow us to divide each cycle into finer time slots, which will let us get more done.
So we'll be limited in the decisions we can make and tasks we can focus on within each time period. Which means we have to use our limited actions and Mora to earn even more Mora. Kinda like playing chess or cards then. Cooking up a strategy in advance is gonna be key. Paimon thinks she just about gets it. How do you feel about it, Traveler? Yep, come on, we can do this. You mentioned standardized strategy guides just now. Does that mean there are non-standard ways to take part too?
Of course. Film and entertainment mean different things to different people if we're not careful, and others might pick up dangerous props by mistake. To avoid confusion, we need to create a standardized strategy guide for each activity. Just think of it like a walkthrough.
Wow, if we're the but if we hit a tough spot, We'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I'd never put you in danger, partner. I carefully checked all the existing activities before you arrived, and I can assure you that they're all perfectly safe. I also wanted you to experience the activities before anyone else gets to. It'll be fun. Plus, we'd like to hear your thoughts and suggestions.
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at. Making people feel safe and having fun.
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. Your input is super important to us. All right then, let's start with eclectic escapades and put our first guide together.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Both of you seem even more excited than before. Looks like your first trial run didn't disappoint.
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out,
Great job, Pine. They'd be beyond some have even been willing to.
out of their own pocket.
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula cut the cost of the booth at Take Our Official Mask, many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image. These cushions will officially go on. Sounds irresistible. After all, the more Mora ends up in.
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of...
Still, the same logic applies. Once we finish the stand, there's plenty of work. There's a recruitment section. Once assigned,
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources? That's definitely a first. Just don't hold... All right, time to
when reviewing resume.
Looks like this particular employee is really getting into their role.
In any case, running a theme park is a long-term project. You won't make much if you... We're just about done with our current... Well, building on this map to draw in the crowds, I've invited one of... She'll be performing.
So, is there...
The restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location will make for a unique dining experience. The beautiful scenic reflection.
Hey there, Escoffier!
Oh, my employers are here. The president of the Spina di Rosula, plus the famous traveler and Paimon. I must say, you seem a bit overqualified to be...
I'd say that...
I'm guessing you want the traveler to help me decide the theme dish for
This is the business strategy I mentioned earlier. Using Escoffier's top-tier dishes to attract more visitors to the park. But this isn't... Just imagine, Paimon, if all you needed was a single ticket to enjoy all the attraction.
Now, here's the twist. To get the most out of this strategy, the men based on research, so give me some inspiration. Now then, give me your hand. A warm and energetic feel. Your hands are calloused from wielding your sword, but still quite... A sword, then. The theme this time shall be strength. All right, let's find out what strength looks like in gastronomical form. I've refined the sauce for these barbecue ribs. It's a richer flavor than the classic version, but not at all greasy. The mint extract in the seasoning leaves a refreshing aftertaste, perfect for indulging yourself after a fun-filled day. But if you ask me, I'd say the artisans need these more than the guests.
The artisans?
As I'm sure you've noticed, this park isn't quite finished. A serving of these barbecue ribs should help the artisans replenish their strength much more quickly. As their bosses, you have an obligation to provide meals for them. Who knows, the morale boost might even...
Oh? If I recall correctly, you once served up some special fish and chips for the porters over at the Fleuve Sandra. For several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work in just 5. And then, because they clocked out early, they'd come back completely...
Then there's no time to lose. Go and...
That's a great idea! You really live up to your reputation, Escoffier! Looks like these themed dishes are gonna make a huge difference after all. We'll have to make sure we check in with you regularly. The artisans are pumped and ready to roll thanks to that themed dish.
And perfect timing, too. Let's take this chance to take the facilities of our eclectic escapades to the next level.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
We should be able to...
When?
Whew. That... Huh? Thinking about it, we have learned quite a lot, haven't we?
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't say I taught you. I imagine long-term, but don't let that scare...
Whoa, seeing her from here on out will be run...
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
unique aroma. All right, then. Greetings! The sheer lack of standards here will the ones that leave their guns behind by accident and then come back.
Yeah, that's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget.
Oh,
Wait, has that?
no, it's just the mention of gun.
Huh?
Just before we started setting up, as we were cleaning up the site, someone stumbled upon a mysterious locked box. It didn't look like something from Fontaine, though. It had more of a Natlanese vibe.
Oh?
Do you think a foreign tourist might have left it behind?
That's what I assumed, but I didn't. I trekked all.
What did the authorities make?
Oh, they made a mountain out of a molehill, as usual. Before even addressing the question of what was actually inside the box, they had several heated discussions about whose responsibility it was to write the lost and found notice. Thankfully, the ever-reliable Officer Sedine stepped up and immediately called in the Marechaussee Phantom to crack the lock and check if there were any dangerous items inside. And, as it turned out, there was a gun.
Wow, that's a dangerous item, all right.
Mind if I ask what kind of gun it was?
Oh yeah, Mr. Kanich, you're from Natlan, aren't you? Do you know a lot about guns?
You could say it comes with the job. I have an interest in weaponry and the like.
Ugh, such a spoiled brat. What, are the toys I gave you not good enough for you anymore?
Yep, got sick of those long ago.
You little... How dare you turn your nose up at my gifts! Why,
Time for a timeout, old-timer. Sorry, where were we? Oh yeah, do you recall what the gun looked like?
It's a bit hard to describe. If you ask me, it didn't even really look like a gun. Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch. Something like this.
Whoa, it's so neat and precise.
Sorry. Is something wrong with my drawing? I know it doesn't really look like a gun, but and it certainly could shoot as well, too. I confirmed that.
No, quite the opposite. The features are very accurate. Please, don't mind me. I'm just taking a moment to admire.
I should be the one thanking you. Thank you, and everyone else for your support.
Don't mention it. Besides, we haven't really done anything.
Not at all. The buzz and excitement you guys bring is exactly what this event needs. Oh dear, I'm starting to feel a bit guilty watching everyone else toil away. Guess it's about time I got back to work too. But just before I go, one last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a successful collaboration.
I'm sure you noticed that there was something unusual about that gun. Correct. It's based on my experience. It might be more accurate to refer to it as a hand cannon. But in Fontaine, given why time is of the essence. So I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify my... Perfect. Then we can head out right away. Or, if you want to catch up with...
unique aroma. All right, then.
we've gone over, but...
Add Astra. Add Astra. Thank you for Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. to pop. Can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Oh, ow! Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Go! See?
Show no mercy! Strike a pose!
Bring it! Bring it!
Fulfill our pact!
Time to go!
Bring it!
Phew! Wanna come over for tea?
No recipe, no problem!
Yeah!
Off to the freezer!
Bon appetit!
I got him cornered.
Let the mountains be spoiled! Bring it!
Shower me with that!
Everybody stand back!
Great names echo!
Your soul in sacrifice! Forever hold.
Bring it!
Strike a teamwork is dreamwork!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Target acquired.
Adventure time! Let engraved names echo!
Claim these souls!
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Time to shine! Letting brave names echo! Let's light it up! Bring it! May I present?
No recipe, no problem.
Bon appetit!
No recipe, no problem.
The show begins! May I present? Take it. Hurry up. Go on. You have my approval. Strike a punch. Huh? Jackpot. Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me. Yoo-hoo! Higher, higher, pants on fire! The show begins! What a pleasant surprise! Truly an extra slice of joy. May I
Another test subject.
go? Jackpot. The show begins! Let the world collide! Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me. With the wind.
Here!
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
Come on, buddy!
Yeah!
Toodaloo. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
Sweet dreams.
Mind the wind.
Most things in life aren't one and done. Soon as you're rested up, let's make a move.
Here.
If you ever feel down, just drop everything and go out for some fresh air.
Huh? Hey, get out! Cuckoo!
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
That dream last night
But
tasted
where are
wonderful.
those who share
Thank
the
you for
memory?
sharing it with me.
Quake! Stabilize! Gather!
If you ever feel down, just drop everything and go out for some fresh air.
Time to relax.
That dream last night tasted wonderful. Thank you for sharing it with me. If you ever feel down, just drop everything and go out for some fresh air.
My parents always say, no matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down, take a deep breath, and wolf it down. There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard. Watering, weeding, fertilizing the soil, making sure the temperature is right. But most importantly, you have to keep the fruit in a good mood. Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime?
That dream last night tasted wonderful. Thank you for sharing it with me. If you ever feel down, just drop everything and go out for some fresh air.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Think you can get away?